Good morning, guys. This is Miss Ashby. Today we are going to be talking about the continents and the oceans. We are first going to start with the continents. And on the map on this page, you can see each of them is labeled and is in a different color. So we have North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. So what are the continents? A continent is a large area of land made up of different countries, cities, and places. Continents are fun to travel to when you want to see different places and animals. We are going to watch a Brain Pop video, and during this video, they are going to discuss each of the continents.
Excuse me, may I please have another bag of almonds? Oh, and can he go up and meet the pilots? Dear Tim and Moby, what exactly is a continent? Thanks, Jerry. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'll take your word for it. A continent is a large area of land with distinct geographic borders, like mountains or oceans. No, it's not a very precise definition. In fact, not everyone agrees about the number of continents on Earth. In the US, we teach that there are 7. In other countries, many students are taught that there are 6. North and South America are counted as 1. We're going to focus on the 7-continent model. It includes North America, South America, Antarctica, Africa, Europe, Asia, and Australia. The United States is on the continent of North America. North America also includes Canada, Mexico, Greenland, the countries of Central America, and the Caribbean islands. It has the most varied climate of any continent. Frozen tundras, lush forests, deserts, and mountain ranges. Pretty much every ecosystem is represented here. Just to the south of Central America is the continent of South America. There's lots of cool stuff to see in South America. The Amazon River, the Andes mountain range, and the largest tropical rainforest on Earth. Below the southern tip of South America, there's Antarctica. Antarctica is the only continent with no permanent residents. The population equals 0, except for a handful of scientists. It's the coldest, windiest continent, with average temperatures way below 0. More than half of the world's fresh water is locked in Antarctica's thick ice sheet.
Hey, dude.
Hey. Moving north, we come to Africa, the second biggest continent on Earth. It's home to the largest desert, the Sahara, the longest river, the Nile, and the biggest savannas, tropical grasslands. It's also where most scientists think the first human beings appeared a long, long time ago. Every single one of us has ancestors in Africa, if you go back far enough. No, maybe not you. Anyway, north of Africa is Europe. It's small, but it's the most densely populated continent in the world. It contains close to 50 countries, each with its own laws and customs. They're packed so close together, you can see a crazy mix of beautiful old cities in just a few days. Rome, Paris, London, Prague, and dozens more. East of Europe is Asia, the largest continent of them all. It's home to both the highest point on Earth, Mount Everest, and the lowest point, on the shores of the Dead Sea. It's also got a bigger population than any other continent. About 60% of all the people on Earth live in Asia. It's home to literally thousands of different cultures and languages. I don't know how many robots, but probably a lot of those too. Southeast of Asia is the smallest continent, Australia. It's home to some of the weirdest animals on Earth, including the duck-billed platypus. Oi! Right. Anyway, Australia includes the country Australia, plus the island of New Guinea. That leaves out New Zealand and 11 other countries. We lump all the South Pacific countries and islands into a geographic region called Oceania. Although, in some parts of the world, Oceania is considered a continent, not Australia. So there you have it, the continents of the world. Did you get to meet the pilots? Just the autopilots. Okay.
The next thing that we are going to be talking about is the oceans. So this map is a little bit blurry, but you can see all of the oceans labeled. So we have the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Southern Ocean, the Indian Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean up here at the very top. So what are the oceans? An ocean is a large area of water on Earth. There are 5 different oceans, and they cover over 71% of the Earth's surface. Oceans are beautiful places to visit and are full of interesting plants and animals. The first ocean that we're going to talk about is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is Earth's largest ocean, so it is the biggest ocean on Earth. It covers more than 30% of Earth's surface. The Pacific Ocean has a string of volcanoes known as the Ring of Fire. It is also home to the deepest point of Earth, which is called the Challenger Deep. The next biggest ocean is the Atlantic Ocean. It is between North America, South America, Europe, and Africa. There are many beautiful islands in the Atlantic, such as the Bahamas, Greenland, and the Canary Islands. And this is a picture of a pig swimming in the ocean. You don't see that very often. The Indian Ocean is between Africa, Australia, and Asia. The Indian Ocean is home to the largest population of humpback whales. Many countries use this ocean to transport oil from the Middle East to Asia. The Southern Ocean is located around the South Pole and Antarctic Circle. Lots of icebergs can be seen here that are sometimes several hundred meters high. One of the most popular animals that lives here is the emperor penguin. Lastly, the Arctic Ocean. The smallest ocean on Earth is the Arctic Ocean. It is located around the North Pole and the Arctic Circle. This ocean is covered in ice. The Arctic Ocean is home to polar bears, whales, walruses, and seals. So today you're going to be working on an assignment in Google Classroom all about the oceans and the continents. So when you get to Google Classroom, you need to look for the assignment that says Continents and Oceans Assignment. And then you need to click where your name is. And it is a Google Slides presentation again. The first thing that you're going to do is this, label it. So you are going to label each continent by dragging its name to the space on each continent's box. So you are going to click on one of these and you should be able to drag it to whichever continent you are going to label. You are then going to do another label it, but this time you're going to label the continents and the oceans on this map. So you once again are going to click on it, and then you will be able to drag it to whichever one it needs to go to. And then at the bottom, it says there are blank oceans and blank continents. So you need to click to be able to type how many there are of each. And the last thing that you are going to do is answer this question. If you could visit any continent, which continent would you like to visit and why? So if you could go to any of the continents, which one would you choose to go to? And then when you finish with that, you need to go back to Google Classroom and press that Turn In button, and then you are finished with your social studies work for the day. Please let us know if you have any questions, and we will see you on Monday.